So basically, we're making posters for significant Asian Americans. So today is your...
In 1979, Jimmy Carter established an Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Week, and then a few years later, in 1990, George Bush established a Asian American Pacific Islander Month as May. Recently, unfortunately, it has been dismantled by the administration. Asian American Pacific Islander Month is important to celebrate because it is important to see our culture be celebrated all throughout the world and especially here.
This past month, we went around and asked AAPI students on their thoughts and feelings on Asian identity and AAPI Month as a whole. Asian American gives me a name for the intersectionality of my culture and is a big part of who I am.
Having a community of people that I know that I can trust on, and there's people that can always relate to me as a person when I feel left out in school.
Being Asian American means to me of having a dual identity of being Asian and American.
It also means eating a lot of good food and carrying down our family's heritage and facing adversity and stereotypes, but embracing how it shapes us for who we are.
Being Asian American means being part of a community that brings us together.
It means representing my culture and my heritage.
AAPI Month is a chance to allow people to see the perspectives of Asian Americans through history, bringing us all together.
I can honor my heroes and my parents and my heritage.
AAPI Month is a month for me to learn about my own culture while also connecting to the cultures around me.
It means representing my culture and finding more about my identity.
A time where I can connect to my roots and really get to know more Asians around me.
My Asian American hero is my mom. We're Hmong descendants. She's my hero because growing up, there was a lot of times when life was hard. There were a lot of moments where I was crying, and she was always the one that coming to me and like patting my head, uplifting me. And without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's kind of like how she is my hero. And just kind of pushing that forward. That's kind of why I became an educator and how I want to treat my students and making sure that they're doing great too as well.
For me, my hero is my mom because she's supported me throughout my entire life.
My Asian American hero is my dad because I can see he works like really hard, and he was born in the Philippines and he moved here when he was really little, and like he's worked hard to learn about American culture and like kind of integrate that with his Filipino culture. And
my Asian American hero is my Lola because she paved the way for the rest of my family and taught me what it means to be Asian American and how important it is to be proud of my identity.
My mom, because she's always encouraged me to embrace my Asian American traits.
My Asian American hero would be probably my dad because he came to this country like 16 years ago and he's pretty successful because he had like a restaurant and now he's like a manager at UW-Madison.
My Asian American hero is Akash Singh. That comedian, oh my god, he's so funny.
George Takei, I think he's a pretty funny guy. He played in Star Trek and stuff. He says things very bluntly, and I just like his personality a lot.
My Asian American hero is Felly.
Mr. Hong, he's 10 out of 10, one of the best person out there. I never had him for a teacher, but you know.
It's important to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month because the stories are incredible. You know, when you dig in and find out the stories of Patsy Mink or Wong Kim Ark or Larry Itliong, these stories are compelling, they're interesting, and they just reveal that so many people fought for the American dream.